Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Oh, hello. Look, as much as I loved the DJ edition last week, I thought I'd jump back on here. Hi, guys. Best teammates.
Hey, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie, how you going?
I'm good. Andy, in the house.
Yeah, I am.
Maddie, in the house.
Yep, we're both in the house.
Yeah, and Rosie's in your house.
Rosie Pinetta, in my house.
Yeah,
but hopefully
house.
you can't hear any difference. We all sound the same.
Yes, we do, if you're deaf. Accessible for everyone, that's what we are.
Inclusive.
Yeah, inclusive, that's it.
Thank you. Because I don't know if Andy told you the excuse, Matt,
No.
as to why I'm working from home. Because it's pelting down with rain in Adelaide at the moment. Like, it is pissing.
Right.
And
Well, it's
it's
not
too
now.
hard to put a baby in and out of a car when it's raining, I've decided. Because you've got to stand there in the rain.
Well, is there any issue because you drive a Tesla and rain and electrics?
No. There's an issue because there's no garage at your workplace.
Fair call.
Although it is
yeah,
actually-
you got me there.
Yeah, got no comeback for that.
Did you see that? I just cross my arms and hope for the best.
It's not like you own the building. I don't know why you're taking the guilt for this.
Don't know, Rosie? Podcasting pays.
Not much.
Yeah. Pays me a fucking walk to the creditors.
Missed your little faces.
Well, you've seen a couple of Andys today.
What do you mean?
The different filters.
Oh, yeah. I've been putting filters on my head.
Oh, God, it made it sound like I've been seeing multiple of Andy's children today. Just floating around.
Well, maybe.
Where? Can you let me know if you find them? Because I guess they need some sort of support payment at some point.
Rosie, how have you gone with no footy last weekend and no footy this weekend?
Look, it means I have lots more time up my sleeve to hang with my baby and my husband. But no, excitingly, I went back to radio last weekend.
Was it like riding a bike?
It was very much so. I was a bit afraid, but it's all the same as it was 6 months ago. So I filled up my weekend anyway. So, you know, I hate being bored. So footy's out, radio's
What
back
is it,
in.
Hit 107, SAFM? What are they doing these days?
We are now SAFM. No more Hit 107.
Oh, it's gone back.
It's gone back. It's been back for a couple of years now, guys.
okay.
So I'm glad to
Fair enough.
know you're in
Yes.
the loop. In the loop. What about you?
When you say you, who are you looking at?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at Matty Footy.
We didn't make the finals.
Oh, shit. Now I feel bad for bringing it up. Oh, God.
We just missed out. So, like, in percentage terms, we missed out by 2 goals across the whole season.
Oh, really?
So if we had have kicked 3 more goals for the year, we would have made it. Or if we had have saved 3 more goals for the year, or 2, but that would have been a draw.
What happens if your team in Division 1 wins? Does everyone go to the SANFL?
No, you stay in Division 1.
Oh.
So that's as high as you can go in that comp.
But do people get picked from the team?
Players
to play?
can. Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Players can get recruited.
Coaches?
Hey, coaches.
So, you never know.
Hey. Yeah. Announcement coming up next week, guys.
Do you think you can pinpoint the game where those 3 goals came from? And could we say it's from that weekend where you decided to go back to DJ?
Yeah. Well, maybe. No, I think if I look back at it, I don't know, there's so many different moments in the year that you could pinpoint.
Yeah,
but
of course.
we played the team. So in the second to last round, we played Old Ignatians and we beat them by 126 points. Right, so we beat them by 20 goals.
Yeah.
Smashed.
When we played them the first time, it was torrential downpours and we only beat them by 5 goals. And every other team beat them by like 100 during the year. So I felt like we got a bit gypped that day because we got them on a shitty wet day where it probably kept them in the game a little bit longer and we didn't win by as much as we probably should have.
Yeah.
So if I look back at that's one.
So Jesus is the one that ruined your game.
Correct. Mother Nature, fuck you.
What I'm hearing is more training with the sprinklers
Yes.
on is what you boys need to do.
Do you know
next
what's
season.
funny? So sometimes when teams play night games up in Brisbane, because it's so humid and the dew on the ground, Stewie, teams will put like soapy water on the balls to train with.
What?
Yeah, on the footies.
Oh, the footies.
Yeah, so in the week leading up to playing in Brisbane or Darwin, sometimes there's a game in Darwin or Alice Springs because it gets so humid and so sweaty that they'll dunk the footies in like soapy water and train with them so that you get used to how slippery they are.
Do you tell the boys to put talcum powder on their nuts?
That's an individual thing. If some need it, they can. I certainly don't stop them.
What? I don't know why that would be the coach's job to tell them to do that, Andy.
Suggestions on how to benefit in the game.
Yeah. I care about my players.
Yeah.
And their balls.
Yeah, that's right. And that subtle smell that it puts out.
Yeah.
The freshness.
You're like, you know what went down? You know why we went down this game? Too many sweaty
not enough
balls,
talcum
so
powder.
Coach's job to fix it
Who
up.
remembers that song, Chocolate Salty Balls? Out of interest?
Well, what's his
Who
name?
doesn't?
Chef.
Yeah, Chef.
It made it onto like the top 40, didn't it? It was like an
was a
actual
very good
hit.
song.
Do you either of you guys have like a movie or a series that you just never bought into but the rest of society thinks is amazing?
The OC.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no, I watched that. How do you?
Yeah. Doesn't look like
For me, it's been more about missing it by accident and not seeing it.
And then just not getting into it.
Yeah. But in saying that, like when I used to do the hosting of the movies at G Filmhouse for the cult classics and stuff, there are a lot of movies that obviously were okay when they came out but never really took off, but then became a cult classic after the fact.
Yeah.
Can't think of any because I just didn't care about it. But
so like for me, the series that I never really got into was like Seinfeld.
Really?
Yeah, I never just...
I'm getting into that now. I feel like I'm going back and watching.
Did you watch it when it was on TV as
Nah,
prime time?
because I was too little and my mum hated it. So because you were a kid, you kind of dictated.
Is it
by
because
what
they used to
your parents
ride
are watching.
the ethnic angle with some of the
My
families?
parents aren't Jewish.
Oh. I thought it just ethnic covers everything.
Did you not watch a certain show because of your ethnicity?
See,
I don't know. She hated him. I think she still hates him. She doesn't like it.
Gary.
Anyway, and she didn't like The Simpsons, so they're two shows we never watched.
Simpsons was another one. I just never got into it. I don't know why.
Mum and Dad tried to ban it from the house. It was
Simpsons?
it was too adulterated or whatever the term is.
Did they ever see
And
Family
Bart was
Guy?
too naughty.
Sorry?
Did they
Like as if I was ever going to.
Did they ever see
Go
Family Guy?
Yeah, and loved it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're older then.
Yeah, true. Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Haven't seen any of them.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I've seen Harry Potter. I don't think I've seen any of the Lord of the Rings. And I've never really had the opportunity to, but also like if I see a Will Ferrell movie next to Lord of the Rings, I'm going to go Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Any long haul flight that you go on, they've got all the Lord of the Rings on there.
Yeah, right.
So maybe next time I go to overseas, I'll watch them.
Yeah.
Just to kill the
Yeah,
time.
Aren't they really
if you go to
long?
Europe, you could fit all three in.
And also the movie.
Yep.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Yeah. Just a couple of mates hanging out, you know what I'm saying? we miss you, Rosie.
I'm here. What are you? I'm not dead. I'm sitting right here.
No, we missed you, as in past
tense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had lots of fun.
You know what you do when you drive past a campsite? Past tense.
Honestly,
Dad.
I feel
Dad,
like
give us our joke
we need
back.
to get the dad jokes and compartmentalize them into their own segment. They can't just filter through. It's getting worse, boys. You're getting worse.
I'm house sitting in a new house at the moment.
You are?
Yeah, second house in the.
What do you?
How long are you doing that
The
for?
journey of house
What do you
sitting.
mean?
Right.
2 weeks.
Okay, and then what happens beyond that 2 weeks?
Going to another house after that.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What is this like a job? Are you doing this to be paid?
No, I just like living in other people's houses. They don't know about
I was
it.
going to say, do they know that you're there?
I just look at when they're going away.
Andy
Walking,
just gets international flight manifests and then
it.
finds out who's going overseas and then goes and breaks into their house.
And then I claim squatters rules, and then I get to stay.
You own the house.
Yeah, that's right. I own 50 houses.
Oh, great.
He's now a property mogul.
Yeah, and I do those TikTok videos, and I'm like, hey guys, if you want to earn if you want to own 10 houses within 10 years, this is how you do it. Follow my course.
Here's a side hustle that'll get you rich quick.
Forget YouTube videos. This is the one for you.
Yeah, break and enter.
I'm glad you know where Jeremy's spare house is. You could probably try and squat in there.
We've had discussions about me staying there for long periods of time.
Obviously, talk about Jeremy Cordo.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was
get
like,
the full
this
reference.
is someone Jeremy I don't know. But
No.
Actually, he'll be here in about an hour.
Oh, cool. I might hang around.
Yeah.
Meet him.
Yeah. Well, actually, you should actually go off to his house and start squatting while he's in the
Hey, guys, come to my
studio.
office.
Yeah.
Right, see ya.
I'll stay here with him and distract him for 3 weeks while you live there.
No, this squatting business that you're not squatting, isn't it disruptive? Don't you feel like you're living out of a suitcase?
Or does it feel like a holiday?
Well, I did that for the last year, remember? Because I was like traveling everywhere and I was living out of a suitcase. But it's free rent. Generally, there's a rule where you can eat whatever's in there.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was
you
gonna
can eat
say.
the food.
Oh, my God. In my house, that would serve you nothing
Pasta?
because I just went to go make breakfast before we chat here.
Yeah.
And I went to go make an omelette and I literally, all I had in this omelette was just frozen peas. I didn't even have an onion in the house.
So it was just scrambled eggs with peas, basically.
It really was. It was delicious.
I mean, if you smush all the peas together and you claim it's like the Balfour's
Pie floater.
pie floater, but you just put an egg in the middle.
Yeah.
Egg floater.
I hate the supermarket. Oh, yuck. I hate the supermarket. I hated it before having a baby and I hate it even more
What about
now.
Woolworths delivery?
I do that sometimes when I remember.
Do you know what's funny? Last night I got Doordash for dinner, which is like the delivery
Did you have to
service.
sell the house to pay for it?
No, because I pay for the annual pass, which gives me free delivery most times. Anyway, I was so keen and eager that every time the DoorDash delivery driver drops off your food, they take a photo and send it to the app so you see it so that you're aware that they've dropped it off.
Yep.
I walked out and I caught him taking the photo, and I'm actually in the photo. You can see like my legs and stuff.
Just a cock hanging out.
Yeah, I beat him to it.
Look at Rosie. I beat him to it.
Did you miss us, Rosie?
All the time.
Yeah, sorry.
the
So you're in the
time.
photo.
So I'm in the photo,
Yeah.
which I thought was quite funny. You meant to wait till they're gone, but there I am.
You know what I used to like doing, and I don't know if you can get away with it now, but with Uber, you can claim that there's missing food items.
You're going to take photos of
money
it.
back.
You're going to take photos now.
Yeah, I know. You take photos, you take the food out.
Where's the proof that
Or
you didn't get it?
you damage it, or say it's cold because they took fucking 80
too.
minutes to get to your place.
Nah,
It's
see,
very cold.
I'd rather the restaurant get in trouble. not
Yeah,
the
because they're
driver.
making like 10 cents an hour.
Yeah, because they make bugger all, and the
Yeah,
restaurant.
true.
Yeah. So the amount of times I have not got my sundae, but do you know the worst thing about
But you
it?
ate one anyway.
Yeah, I got it. But do you know the worst thing is sometimes I genuinely haven't got the food, and then they just refund me. I'm like, no, just fucking send me what I ordered.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's 15 minutes longer.
I'm hungry.
yeah.
Just send it.
Yeah.
All right? I've let you know that we're not doing it.
I want my Sunday.
I want my fucking sundae.
You know what I do with your place, Rosie, is if I was staying there
What?
and there was just a bag of peas in there, I would get all the audio clips from the podcast with your voice, and then I'd call your mum, and then I'd get her to send some food around,
Yeah.
but with your voice. Oh, hello.
That's
Hey,
nice
it's
of you.
Rosie, your daughter. Like, and just,
My mum was born in Australia.
no, that's your voice. That's your voice. Okay, we've got that.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Rosie, your daughter, and I was born in Australia.
Why does she sound English?
Yeah, good question.
She suddenly sounds like Dave Mehta.
Yeah. Hey, Mario. Is that better? Is my back in it? There we go. Anyway. So staying in this place, and it's definitely a step down from our last place.
Oh, right. So you're going backwards in life.
Yeah, going backwards. It's a bit of a shamble. Not a very nice place on the inside. Like, it's okay, but...
It's free.
Yeah, it's free, and the dogs run the house. So
So they've left their dogs there.
yes. That's why they need
so
it.
that's the
Look
truck.
Are you even a dog person?
Yeah, love a good dog.
Oh, you are.
Are you, how many have they got?
It is
What have they got?
showtime.
2 dogs. One's a little... is it a French bulldog?
Oh, okay. They're expensive.
Yeah, but it's
Look after it.
this is an RSPCA one, so it's been not well looked after.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on.
A French bulldog at the RSPCA.
That's
Wow,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
like-
got a few issues.
That's like getting a Ferrari at like Hertz Rent-A-Car.
I know that it's horrible to say, but it's true.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, it's got a few issues. and it doesn't like men.
That's one of the issues.
Well, great.
It's like Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the other one,
there's a good few I don't
the other
enjoy.
one is just like, I'm not too sure what that one is. I think it's just called like a farm dog. It's like another RSPCA one.
Not a breed of dog.
Farm dog.
No, but it's like, it's like a bit.
So it's a border collie.
No, it's like
Or a Kelpie.
Yeah, it could be.
Blue heeler.
It's a fucking thing with 4 legs, hey.
Yeah, it's a dog.
But they're friendly, and the cat is pretty crazy too.
What's the cat's name?
Maisie.
Maisie. Cats' names always interest me. I don't
Yeah.
know why. People just lose their shit when they name their animals.
Maisie, Maggie, and Margot.
When I was
Triple
a
M.
kid, wow, okay. We had 2 cats and we called them, you know how at the Adelaide Zoo there's 2 pandas called Wang Wang and Footy?
Yeah.
We thought it would be clever and we called them Lang Lang and Suni.
Were they a bit more active than the pandas?
Why couldn't you just go on with
think one got hit
Roberto
by
and
a car.
Gino?
Mario and
One was
Luigi.
black and white. Yeah. I mean, we thought it was clever.
It's probably clever at the time, but then you've got to like really take that story long term because it's their names. And whenever you meet anyone new, they're like, so why are they calling that?
Well, my 2 cats are Nugget and Penny. Yeah. And then Linguini, the little dickhead.
Oh,
No, he's
he's
pissing
so
me off at the
sweet.
moment.
What's he doing?
Oh, he just, like, lunatic.
Yeah.
Lunatic. He's always hungry. Always. It's like he doesn't have a stomach.
It's a dog, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but we feed him, and then, like, the thing is when we had to train him, right, to go to the toilet outside, we would give him a treat. So he'd get a schmacko every time he did wheeze outside. We'd give him a treat. Now,
Goes wacko.
yeah, he goes wacko. Yeah. Now he's worked out that if he just goes outside and comes back in and hasn't done a wee, he expects a treat. So he scratches at the door. Doesn't go to the dog door. Scratches at the sliding door. I open it. He goes outside, does a small lap of the lawn, runs back in, and then runs straight for the treat drawer.
He's a whippet, right?
He's an Italian greyhound.
Okay. Is it a whippet?
Similar.
Okay.
Bit smaller.
Close. A bit smaller.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Smart.
Smart dog.
Yeah.
Way too smart.
Takes
for me.
after his daddy.
Yeah.
Loves the treat cupboard.
Talking about being a dad,
Yeah.
I had a situation on Tuesday
Yeah.
where I really questioned whether being a dad was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Oh, great. 2 years in. Didn't your kid just turn? No, he just turned 1.
He's 15 months. So poor old Ollie's had this, well, we got told, it was diagnosed by the GPs as a fungal sort of rash on his shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so he's had it on his shoulder for the best part of probably 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
They've given us like an antifungal cream. Hasn't been working. We thought, all right, well, we got to go see a dermatologist. All right, so Kira's booked in a dermatologist.
Is it itchy? Is it bothering him?
No,
Like,
not
is
really.
he
No,
okay?
he's fine. He's fine. He wouldn't even know it's there. Booked in a dermatologist. Apparently can't get in until end of October. So, okay, it is what it is. Anyway, got a phone call Monday saying, we've had a cancellation for 1 o'clock Tuesday. Would you like to bring him in? And we were both like, yeah, we'd be pretty happy to get this sorted as soon as we could.
Yep.
That meant I had to go pick him up from daycare from half the day. And that being the case, 1 o'clock was not great for his nap schedule. So I said to daycare, I said, if he hasn't gone down by 11, because I'm going to pick him up about 12:15. If he hasn't gone down for his morning nap by 11, leave him. All right, we'll just fight through the rest of the day. Get to daycare, sure enough, hasn't slept. Eyes are hanging out of his head.
Yeah.
And he's just on one.
Yes.
Oh, well, this is great. Anyway, I've picked him up, and I've only got his daycare bag, which includes his bottles, some formula, a change of like onesie, and his little sleep sack with a couple of dummies.
Yep.
All right. So it's not like our regular bag that we take out with him. Anything. So get to the dermatologist about 1:45. His appointment's at 1, that's great. When he's tired and we've got 15 minutes to wait before he's seen, that's just trouble. So I'm doing everything I can in the waiting room, trying to occupy him. We're going outside in the car park. We're looking at birds. We're looking at trees. 1:15 we go in, and he's screaming. Like, he's so tired. I feel so bad for him. He's tired and he just wanted to go to sleep, and he was just so agitated. And the doctor goes, can you just put him on my bed? Can you take him out of his onesie, please? And so I can assess him. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Anyway, put him down on the bed. He starts flinging his arms and legs everywhere. He's, doing that thing where they look like they're trying to exercise a demon out of him. And I pull down the zip on his onesie and I take his arms out, take his legs out, and he starts thrashing so hard that his nappy comes off, full of shit.
Oh, my God.
And it went all over the doctor's bed. And you can imagine I'm sweating bullets at this stage trying to control him, and now I have to clean up poo.
Yeah.
That was great.
Smelly as well.
Is that why he was in a bad mood, though? Maybe he was
Probably.
like, hey, Padre, I've got shit in my nappy.
But I didn't have any spare nappies because I only had his daycare bag, not his actual...
Oh.
God,
so that was an
dang.
experience.
Yeah, right. Did the doctor go, no, it's okay?
Yeah, doctor was good. He was fine. I'm sure they deal with that all the time.
Yeah.
Or kids anyway.
Lots of stuff.
Anyway, it turns out it's not fungal, so we've been wasting our time with the stuff that the doctor gave us for the last 8 months.
Is it just a birthmark?
Ah.
Okay.
Does that go away at some point?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's part. It's in your
genes.
genes, but you can manage it.
genes.
Yeah.
We didn't debrief your head a few weeks ago.
Oh,
That was a fucking crazy picture.
that was a bad 10 days.
Yeah, so that was foot and mouth.
Hand, foot, and mouth.
Hand, foot and mouth.
So I had it.
I don't think I've ever seen an adult with
Yeah,
it.
man,
It's
it-
not that
Feel very
common.
bad
Yeah.
for you.
So
It really got you
it got me good. Yeah. It's kind of calm.
I guess your immune system's down from your
Yeah, that's the other thing. It was
thing.
all around that same time. But it was interesting because when Ollie had croup, Kira and I both said to each other, I'd give anything to take that illness away from him and have it myself.
Your wish is my command.
And then it happened.
Yeah.
Got it. So I had this rash. I broke out this rash on my head.
Did you both get it?
Kira got like the flu symptoms of it. She never got the rash. So she got sick.
You shared the
Yeah,
burden.
we shared
That's so
it,
sweet,
yeah.
guys. What
I
a
know,
couple.
right?
Yeah, you guys are great.
I had it on my face, on my head, on my armpits.
So was it itchy?
It burns.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And there's nothing, you can't take anything to make it go away. You just
Really?
got to ride it out.
Far out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No,
Glad
that's
you're
okay.
back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fucked photo, though.
It was on there.
like it was real bad.
It wasn't
It
good.
was so bad.
Did not make that your profile photo
Never.
anytime
Never.
soon.
Anyway, back on this house I'm staying at. So,
Yeah, go on.
Was that a tangent? Did we just go on a tangent?
Yeah.
anyway,
Wow, okay.
no, I'm well. You? Like, let's go back to the beginning. So this house we're staying at, it puts off a very I should be knocked down vibe, but the dogs run the house.
Right.
Like they live in there basically.
So they're telling me
They
that
sleep-
you're not knocking our house down.
Yeah, but like it's just a bit scummy. Like it's not clean.
Okay. I
Just
hope they
got
don't
that-
listen to
I
the
hope the people
podcast.
that own the house
Yeah.
are listening. Yeah.
Shout out to you guys.
Thanks for letting me stay there for free, but your house is shit.
Also drank half of your beer. Anyway, it's just very unclean. Like
Right.
the walls have just fingerprints and shit all over it, which is weird because dogs don't have fingers. But it's just a very unclean vibe. So we're staying out the back in like the pool house,
Okay.
and just let the dogs run wild.
Yeah.
But then we're like looking around, we're like, because we don't know these people.
Oh, wait, you don't know them?
Nah, don't know 'em.
How'd you end up staying there?
They just put a Facebook post up, said, hey,
This is incredible.
yeah. And we got suggested as the people to take over.
Wow.
So, really just riding that brand at the moment, guys.
Yeah.
If you need a podcast or some sort of media consultant or you need your house looked after, I'm your guy.
You are.
Yeah.
Did you have to give references? Like,
Yeah,
why
police
did they
checks?
pick you?
Yeah, not me. Like, they don't know I'm there. But, yeah, Sarah, they did with her. Yeah.
Oh, great. So you're illegally in there.
Yeah. I'm literally squatting.
Just squatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot for them, let the people, that were working on the house in the backyard to come in and,
Fed their dogs.
Yeah, I've moved their cars for them. I've fed their dogs, walked their dogs.
Insulted their home
Assaulted
on
their
a
home.
pub.
I've assaulted their home as well.
Yeah. Brought the mail in.
Yeah, but we're looking around, we're like, hey, look, they got some pretty expensive stuff, but
Yeah.
like the living situation just seems a bit cluttered and a bit shit.
I can't believe it.
And I was
This
like,
conversation.
where's all this money going? Like, so they've got a bit of cash floating around.
Yeah.
They're
on holiday.
Yeah,
That's- yeah.
And then we're like, found it
Oh,
in the corner.
you found a heap of money.
No, there's all this product from
Oh
a
my God. I was like, you shouldn't be looking for people's money stashes on your house sitting.
multi-level marketing situation
Oh, they're
called
one of-
Party Light.
Okay.
Never heard of this one, right?
Right.
So we looked it up. I think it shut down in February, but it's a worldwide thing,
is
and they
it?
do candles. And there is enough stock to fill the whole of Adelaide Oval
Oh,
in this
my
house.
God.
So we had a look. Went through there and had a look at the quality of the product, and it's pretty shit.
That's probably why it's not moving.
Yeah, but it had all those, like, those, this is a reward, like diamond, silver level.
When you get to diamond, you can buy a Mercedes AMG.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to get your white BMW?
So it's like a pyramid scheme for candles.
Yeah, classic multi-level marketing.
It's like an Arbonne.
Yeah.
That's
Like an
awful.
Amway and Arbonne, all of them.
What was the goji berries? Remember that one? There was like all these fitness ones that came out, and you could
Herbalife.
Yeah, Herbalife as well. Yeah, correct. Herbalife as well. And people bought that much stock, their house looked like a fucking warehouse.
Well, you know what I was buying at some stage, and I'm pretty sure this was multi-level marketing, was little sachets that you put in water. And what's that thing that helps you lose weight?
Sea monkeys. Okay, no.
It was sea monkeys. No. It's like, what is it? Like
fat burner?
You try to get it naturally working inside your body to help burn your fat, and it's something.
Testosterone?
No. It's something. And this is apparently what it was.
Right.
So you mix it in water and drink it.
Right.
Pretty sure it's just caffeine, guys, because I was beaming like I was going out night of town.
Right.
I felt like I was at Stereosonic again and ready to party.
Yeah.
The most insulting day in my recent career, I was like back in Adelaide. So I moved around the country for like 8 years.
Yeah.
So I moved back to Adelaide in 2017, and I was trying to like find my spot.
Yourself.
Right? And so I did an event. I don't know. I can't even remember the event. It was in Glenelg. I can remember that much. And some lady came to me after the event, like emceeing. I was half radio, half MC, and she said, "Can I have your contact details? I'd love to work with you." And I was like, "Great, another gig, like one gig. You do a good job, you breed another gig." So I met up with this lady for coffee, and she sat me down, and then she put out a brochure. And what she wanted, she was like, "You're such a great speaker." I'm like, "Thanks, great." She wanted me to join her freaking pyramid scheme concept. I think it was a jewelry one. It was either jewelry or skincare, and I was in the middle of a coffee, and I was like, I just want to leave right now because this is so insulting. And she was like, "And look, you could get a Merc," and I'm like, I don't want a Merc. Like,
don't people invest themselves so much into it? Like it's a cult.
Yeah, I went to an Arbonne one, and I'm sitting there in the lounge room, and they're like, "Any questions?" I'm like, put my hand up, was like, "Is this a pyramid scheme?" Because it feels like it's a pyramid scheme. And they're like, no, this is a multi-level marketing situation where
like a pyramid.
Yeah. And if I draw this on the whiteboard in front of you, it doesn't look like a pyramid. It's actually a triangle.
Because it's like, if I recruit you and Rosie, right, then I get percentage of everything you sell.
Yeah,
Is
correct.
That right?
Yeah, and it comes under points, and then you qualify for cheaper stuff. You might get some free stuff, but the more people that you put underneath you, the more people they put underneath them. It just keeps going.
The only people that are laughing are the fucking people that started the business.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. The only ones that really win are the owners of the thing.
Correct.
But also,
I think the people whose house you're sitting, I reckon they've won a holiday. I reckon they've.
You reckon that's part of what they've done?
Yeah, they've gone off.
Well, I mean, if they come back, they were on a holiday.
Where do you reckon they've gone?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much detail.
I
get the address and when I'm supposed to be there.
Sounds like a game show.
Yeah. No, well, when I was doing American Express, the credit cards in the shopping centres and Rundle Mall and stuff.
Oh, yeah, when you're eating sugar for breakfast.
Yeah, that's right. I was eating sugar for lunch, dinner, breakfast. And it was sugar, guys, nothing else. You're right there?
Yeah,
Cool. Nicoletta's fallen asleep.
She has.
Because this conversation is enthralling for her.
So enthralling.
Yeah.
She can't hear you.
The way that was set up is there was a boss of the business, and then he had managers underneath that.
Right.
And then they had like almost airy managers underneath them, and then us. And then whenever we sold a credit card, we got $13 a sign up. But then the manager above me would get $19 as well. Yeah. And then the main guy that was running it gets like, maybe $10. Yeah. But when you
got 1,000 people doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I made $30 in a month because I found the loophole. And I would put all these contracts through, get all the cash through, and then they would take it out of my account because they would fall through after because American Express would then call up the people I spoke to and they're like, "Nah, we don't want the credit card." And But yeah, that was the way that was set up was almost like a multi-level because the money went up to the top as well. It wasn't just with me or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was per sign up and dodgy.
Like someone that I know has a friend that is selling alkaline water.
Right.
What?
Yeah, that's like an alkaline water.
Do they just go?
What?
Do they just go to like Bunnings or Coles and buy that water that you put in irons?
Maybe.
You know that?
Oh, distilled water?
Yeah, distilled water. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's like you can buy a machine to make your water alkaline. I don't get it, but this person had a really good career.
Actually, I think my cousin's selling it out of a bus in Nimbin.
That's normal.
Also, a lot of other stuff. Like
I'll drink
water
my
purification.
alkaline water, but also I'll smoke heaps of weed. It really balances the two out, doesn't it, Josh?
I didn't say that. You said that.
I mean, you
but
said
we'll see what
women,
happens.
and so I just put two and two together.
I meant healthy food products. What did you mean, Rosie? No, but there was something like where it takes out all the shit out of the water and then you put something in.
Right.
Whether that be minerals or chemicals or something like that.
Yep.
But but there was some sort of like business where he was selling it and it felt very pyramid-y as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the old adage, isn't it? Like, if it's so good, why isn't everyone doing it?
That's right. But, what is it? Was Tupperware doing it? Or was that just Tupperware parties?
No, I think they're just parties.
It's just a great time for old nonnas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what my mum asked me the other day? She goes, so if Tupperware parties...
pancakes for breakfast?
Tupperware's not like party done a thing anymore, where do people buy their Tupperware from?
Yeah, they go to Coles and buy that other one. What's that one called, Rosie?
I don't know. You're
an
talking to a
Italian- it's an
girl who
Italian
had a pea omelette. Like I don't live in the kitchen. But all I know is you probably just go to Kmart and buy cheap
omelette made
ones
of
that
pea.
won't last.
Semester or whatever it's called.
Oh,
because Tupperware's going under.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was not enough pyramids.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or Tupperware.
They should have set up in Egypt.
They should.
Sorry, Rosie.
So
No,
sad.
so that's sad. That's so sad because it lasted. Like you go to I say nonna, go to anyone's grandma's house and I bet there's like a brown Tupperware container somewhere.
Yeah. With all the
it.
technology, how the fuck can we not get a Tupperware container that can't get fucking spaghetti sauce out?
Yes, stains the inside.
It just goes brown or red.
Yeah.
Like of all the things, like surely we can come up with a plastic that cleans.
Yeah, well, I mean, it probably has lead in it. Like back in those days, you know what I mean? Oh, these are the asbestos ones. Yeah, easy.
How funny was like health awareness with stuff like that back in the day? There was absolutely none, was there?
Yeah,
Think about the cigarette ads, like the Marlboro Man was like made to be this hero because he smoked darts.
I don't remember that, but that sounds awful.
Yep, the Marlboro Man. Remember the solo ads of that guy going down the canoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
That was
down one fast.
Did down one fast, and then you go down this. Like, that didn't teach safe.
Also,
sports.
sugar content. That thing's just fucking like bad for health.
And now they've added alcohol to it.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I tried a hard lemonade yesterday, actually, but it wasn't the solo one, and it tasted like beer still.
Alcohol. What did I say? They added lemonade. They've added alcohol to solo.
No, you said that. You did say that.
Yeah, no, you said that. Yeah.
And you rattled me saying you had a hard lemonade. I'm like, that's not what I was talking about.
No, this one was from that.
Same though.
Yeah.
That Woolshed, is it Woolshed Brewery?
Woolshed?
I don't know.
It's out
Big
of
Shed?
Redmark.
I don't know. No, I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
That was one out of the free fridge.
Did you ever go to the supermarket with your parents and just like smash the pick and mix?
No.
Remember
no.
that?
Oh, no, actually, no. When I was working there, I did, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I no longer work there.
Did you do that with petrol too when you were in the forecourt?
Actually, I was talking about it the other day, actually. There was a dodgy pump that we found out that if you put $20 exactly in, after 1 minute, it disappeared off the screen. And they would only find out about it at the end of financial year when they did their spreadsheets.
So that particular store's running at a loss.
Yep.
Wow.
A lot of CCTV footage to go back and watch.
Yeah, geez, Andy fills up his car a lot.
Yeah.
Geez, he has a lot of different cars.
Yeah, guys, I've got a full cup in life. I love it. I love this place so much. I keep coming back. No, there was a bit of exploiting going on there for that one. Not from me, from customers, of course.
Oh, you got to exploit where you
Wow,
work.
you sound like at the end of this 35-minute podcast here, you sound like a real wholesome guy. Andy.
Yeah, I'm probably going to delete everything we did today and say I didn't record. And all this is quite alleged, everyone.
Well, it's not proven.
Yeah, I'm into writing stories, and this is just one.
Your alleged lived experiences. Okay.
I did give a suburb, didn't I? Probably a helicopter overhead tonight looking for me.
I can't remember. That was ages ago. You have to go back and find that.
What's that? The servo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've moved on, the owners and stuff.
Right.
It was like 20 years ago.
Yeah. How much money do you reckon you owe like Video Easy and Blockbuster? I'm in the hundreds.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon. Like, that was the way they made their money,
Yeah.
Like,
I think I owe in the library currently 40 cents for an overdue book. Legit.
Like
40 cents.
Like a council library sort of thing? Or?
Yeah, because I joined my local library because I'm cool. I'm really cool like that. Sometimes I go there with the baby. I think.
Do you ever worry about passing on diseases or getting past diseases in books?
Sharing? Yeah, no, I often think, did someone like pick their nose or scratch their ass and then hold this book? I often think that. But then I'm like,
Well, do you think COVID hurt big library?
I never thought about this. All I know is I went to go do something the other day and they said you can't borrow because you've got a 40 cents overdue.
You're like,
you have to come in and
pay
pay
that off,
it.
thanks.
I think digital.
I'm in commercial radio. I've got to pay that one off.
5 cents a week.
Yeah, and they get you on interest as well. They'll get you that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What book was it?
What book was it? It was probably a kid's book. I can't remember. I don't even know. It's so annoying. I'm not going to go in there for a friggin' less than $1. I'm going to have to.
So now Rosie's going to join the next library down.
Yeah, you go to the next suburb across.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Hello, Campbelltown Library.
Not with libraries, with Video Easy shops, I assume.
Yeah, Video Easy and
Yeah,
Blockbuster.
okay.
Yeah. I owe $50 there. Better join the next one.
Yeah, well, I like the next brand or just the next store.
Next door.
Because they just didn't talk to each other.
They weren't connected at all. And there was no you didn't get like a black cross against your name. You didn't go to the Ranella one and say that you owe $40 at Woodcroft.
I remember hiring games from Video Easy or Blockbuster, whatever it was, and then never giving them back.
Yeah,
and having to go elsewhere.
Yeah. Do you guys ever play? Do you guys ever play stitch ups on your significant others, and on purpose? Like,
I mean, that could contribute to the breakdown of my previous relationships, couldn't it?
That went somewhere. I didn't expect that.
What do you mean?
Like, so the other night we ordered Chinese for dinner.
Yeah,
and Kira did the order on the phone, and she said, "Can I get a main and lemon chicken, a fried rice?" And I was like, "Special fried rice." And she's like, "Oh, so special fried rice." Yeah, special fried, not knowing that it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy was reading back the order, and he goes, "You're getting a main and lemon chicken and a fried rice." And I was like, "Tell him special fried rice." She's made this big, no, it's got to be special. All right, we need special fried rice. And she gets off the phone, and I go, special fried rice and fried rice is the same thing, yeah?
No, it's
yes,
not.
Yes, it is.
No, sometimes they have it probably is, isn't it?
And you got white rice.
Yeah. Fried would be white rice.
White.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, but I was hammering the point home that it was
Are
special.
you guys going to be...
So now she sounds racist to the guy on the phone.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Did you say an accent?
Yeah.
No, okay. Are you guys going to be that couple that starts like TikToking and doing pranks on each other that are pretty lame?
Neither of us are really that comfortable with putting that out into the world. We'd rather do it in our safety of our own home.
What would you do next? Do you reckon, like, where do you think it's going to go?
I don't know. I have to come up with something. Might throw something at her.
I saw one where
like
you
violence.
fill the shower head with like tan or paint or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Then I've got to clean it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I might fill her
Sorry?
hair dryer with like talcum powder.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You're fucked.
It's all that timing, son. It's all that timing.
You know what? Yep.
It is all about
You miss
It
being
gets
here,
worse
Rosie.
for your reputation. It just gets worse.
What about you, Rosie? Do you guys do any pranking?
No, I'm so sorry. That's a very boring answer. I mean, I don't know.
Pretty
I
edit
just,
that
if I
bit
see
out.
my husband for more than half an hour a day, it's really
So
great.
you don't want to spend that half an hour pranking?
Yeah, I feel like I get probably a solid hour of him being awake and conscious. So I pretty much spend that eating and talking.
Here's the
Very
question.
boring.
If you were like, hey, Andy, come and stay at my place while we go away for a couple of weeks, and you
Right,
came
okay.
back, and you said, hey, help yourself to the wine cupboard if you want. Like, Yeah, all good. So you do that.
Which you can you see the wine behind me?
I'm just assuming that you have lots of wine
It's
there.
just right there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then you come back and half the food cupboard's gone because that's been eaten as well.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
Proud.
Proud?
Yeah.
Of me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And me, knowing that I had stuff there that you'd like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, he likes my snacks.
Yeah. What about you, Rosie? You're like, fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You've eaten all our food.
I can't go to Woolies, it's raining.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know me so well. Because I'd probably say all of those things. I mean, Andy, are you asking this hypothetically because you have eaten this person?
A bit from column A, a bit from column B. No, I had that thought this morning. I was like, I'm pretty sure they said it was cool, but if it's not, do I replace it?
No.
I mean,
you're there illegally. They don't have your details.
That's true. Just my DNA.
Yeah, they could,
You know what I'm saying?
swab
Everywhere.
everywhere.
It's everywhere, Rosie.
I'll put you on my list, like right at the bottom. So I would like to go on. I haven't been on a holiday for more than a year, but when I do decide to pull some time out to do that, I will. I won't keep you in mind. You'll be the backup option.
All right. Well, if I'm called, I would appreciate your mum putting in some frozen meals into the freezer ready, waiting for me when I arrive.
Some new foods.
Yeah, some new foods.
Where would you go
That
next,
could be-
Rosie?
Holiday.
Yeah.
I will go
Have you got?
anywhere, guys.
Have you guys discussed it? Like, have you guys like
another
put it on
meal.
a list of things to do?
No, we've said we probably can't do it because we're building a home, so we probably won't be holidaying for a couple more years,
fair.
guys. Yeah, maybe a trip to Mount Gambier.
Can't you build it into like the business and say it's a Christmas trip or a Christmas party or something or a research trip? And then you go over to that country and you look at some apps and then you go, we did it, and then you go back.
Go to Europe for 6 weeks and
You still have to pay for that holiday.
Yeah, out of the budget of the business.
incorporate it into your home loan.
Yeah.
Guys, you're so dodgy.
Just mortgage everything.
Or
This is
smart.
what life-
or smart.
Yeah, this is what life's all about. You got to find the flaws of everything
Yeah.
or opportunities,
Gotta
as we say.
You got to exploit it.
And yeah.
Well, in that case, I think we should go look at some technology in Japan. That would be great.
Right.
I
Yeah,
think.
all right,
Yep.
Japan it is.
Yep,
Okay.
Japan it is, all right?
Bit of sushi.
Oh, I'm just going to go book it right now.
Yes.
And claim it.
Yeah. Just get the business to pay for it.
Yes. Sorry, my computer is just it's losing battery, and
This is your inappropriate way of saying let's wrap it up.
yeah, no, I am because I've got 23 minutes remaining, and the whole. This is boring. You should cut this 100%. But the hole that is my charger is the same hole for the microphone, and I regret saying hole. I should have said output, input,
Same here.
Yeah.
dongle. I don't know.
Andy, can we get the Palmy guy on?
Who's
Yeah,
the palmy guy?
I'm sure we can.
Yeah. I want to get him on.
Yeah.
He's on TikTok.
All right. Thanks to Connellini from the Brighton Trophy Centre. We'll see you next episode.
Thanks for listening to Best Teammates. Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.